Hi guys, today I will make a little tour of my bedroom showing what is going in my bedroom. This is my personal space in the house. I just stay here all day. For now, I do go to the salon for see my mom and my family, say hi and talk to him. So that is my setup where I play on console. I do have a console. It's an Xbox One I have. I have a 360 but I don't use it unless I go for transfer my data for when the Xbox backward compatibility is coming for some players. So that is my setup when I'm playing in my console place. When I go to my computer, if you see right now, my computer is on, so I can edit this video after and go on YouTube. I take this TV, this Samsung TV, put it right there, take the game, put it right there, and flip it and put it closer to the steering wheel. So there is, you see it there, that goes under the steering wheel. So that is my setup. If you know, the G27 from mine is not stock. Even the shifter is not stock. Only one thing in the shifter are changed. So the steering wheel, if you can see, the steering is changed. I have a replica of OMP 350mm, and I think 14-inch deep. I think it's a little bit too much, but it says it's 14-inch deep from the center. It's a 70mm from for the scroll hole, so I made a custom made. Go see my video, I will put the link in the description. That is my NRG bucket seat. I paid, I think this summer, to 2016, the summer, for $400. Quite expensive. Came with a bracket. Recently, I just hard mounted in my setup, so it's not moving left or right, or The shifter, why it's not stuck? Visually, it's stuck, but internally, I not change the spring, but what I do, because my older shifter broke, so what I do, you have a little BB, metal BBs, think something like that, round like that, and a small ball, and I take from that, and you have a shifter and ball and a metal bracket that goes and a hole in the bracket, so that you can shift it, and that B goes to the hole to make the shift, the field shift. So I remove the BB, remove the spring, put a BB inside, put the spring and put the BB in, and close the bracket. So now it's neutral, but the spring is compressed. It's always compressed, it's not decompressed. So I will show you. If you can see, you will see the sound effect of the shifter when I shift. It's a little bit more sorry. You need to put more force to get in the shift, and because I put another shift knob on it, I broke my reverse sensor, so I don't have reverse. When I go to reverse, it's pull down, push down, right down to reverse in the G25, G27 shifter. But when I do that, it goes to the 6th speed, so I don't have reversals. In some game, I use the pedal shifter in the steering wheel. The pedal are stuck, but they are reverse mounted. So, yep. I quite like it. Only I don't. It's not the pedal, the brake pedal. I don't like it, but I will change it for the Fanatec pedal, the Club Sport V3. So yeah, you know. Okay, so that is for my setup from steering wheel and racing simulator. That is my bedroom. It's a queen size. In Canada, they call it queen size. I don't know in America or whatever. Where are you from? They call, but it's only a two place. I sleep right there and I sit right there when I play on console. I don't like being sitting like that because of my position is not right good for the back. So it's comfortable, but it's not good for a long session period. So that when I go to the computer, I don't need 2 or 3 hours playing, and that's it because my back is hurting, and the steering wheel again is blocking my view on the PC. So you know. So that's my setup. I make some longboard and skate since it will since 4 years. I think this summer will be 50 years. I do skateboard and longboard. I started with skateboard, but I'm more like to go to in the street and go to point A to B. So I buy a longboard, so that helped me. That is for my mom. It's for the food. Don't know how it's called in English. My English is a bit crappy. That is my stuff for airsoft. Sorry if I'm a bit messy, but all is this you see is for airsoft. That's my first airsoft gun. I buy it from Amazon and it's crap. Like when it's first is plastic, and the gearbox is plastic. Second, it's not the right scale of the real M4, if you know some gun. And the third thing, when the BB go out of the barrel, the BB goes right up the sky, and you never see him to go down. So that is crap. So I painted. I think, yeah, I painted from a camo that I take from picture of me when I go to I think Toronto. They have the Canadian military right there and they have guns with the camo. But my real version, and maybe this summer I will go make my first game, and that is this. That is a King Arms Navy SEAL Team Skull Frog Edition M4A1. Shoot around 380 FPS with a 2.2 gram. It's heavy, all metal, and the gearbox inside is metal. Only thing is plastic is the cross, the foregrip, the hand grip, the rails, this, the pack box for the battery, and I think that's it. That's all this plastic is, and that for the sling mount. So it shoot around 400 FPS. I have BBs 2.25 gram BB, so I shoot 350 FPS with that. The more heavy BBs you take, the more FPS you get less. The more light BBs you get, the more FPS you get. And here at Montreal, at Quebec, you get maximum 400 in the game FPS. So yeah, maybe I will shoot some. I will go to my local field and go play with. I only have one mag. It's a 79 round magazine. It's a mid cap, if you can call this. It's you don't have mid cap have little gap here. You open and you fill like 300 to 400 BBs in it, and you have something right there to scroll, and you get the BBs go up like that. But that is just only you put the BBs right there, and you have a spring go inside there. So when you put the mag inside, the BB goes out, and you have only 79 around. But I will maybe take something around, because I need more mag. One mag is not enough. You have high cap with 300 BBs is great, but for mid cap 79 round is not good, because you waste a lot of BBs in a airsoft community. So yeah, and that is my light that I use to put there. I put this table right there, open the light, and that gives me a light for my setup, so I can see a bit more where is my steering wheel and my computer. And when I film with my GoPro, camera like to have light, and the more light you have, the more quality you get. So yeah, so I put the light so I can have great quality. I know it's not enough from this, but yeah, I am in the budget, so yeah, you know. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Peace out.